Good evening and welcome to EthioAlerts TV News. Tonight's top stories. Tensions are once again rising in northern Ethiopia, as a dissident armed group known as the Tigray Peace Forces threatens military action. This follows the leaking of a highly sensitive document detailing allegations of corruption, human trafficking, and organized crime among Tigray's political and military elite. In other major developments, a tragic bombing in Mogadishu has left at least 11 people dead. We begin tonight's broadcast in Somalia. A suicide bombing struck a military recruitment center in Mogadishu early this morning. The attack occurred in the Mano barracks, southeastern Mogadishu, as hundreds of young recruits lined up to join the Somali National Army. The bomber detonated explosives on site, killing 11 and injuring over 24 others. Militant group Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility. This attack underscores the fragile security situation even in Somalia's capital, raising further concerns over the federal government's ability to secure the country as a whole. Turning now to Ethiopia, an escalating power struggle in the Tigray region has taken a dramatic new turn. A leaked 67-page document, reportedly distributed by former Tigray President Getachew Reda, has sparked fierce controversy. The document contains allegations implicating senior Tigray People's Liberation Front (TPLF) members, intelligence officers, and hotel owners in organized crimes ranging from gold smuggling to human trafficking. One particularly damning accusation points to a network led by Colonel Tewolde, formerly head of Tigray intelligence operations. The network allegedly abducted Eritrean refugees, demanded ransoms, and facilitated illegal trafficking. Getachew Reda, who was recently ousted from power, claims to have released the document to expose criminal elements embedded in the regional government and military. He also accused current TPLF leadership of shielding those responsible during his tenure. The federal government and TPLF leadership have dismissed his actions as treacherous and warned that his return to Tigray would not be tolerated. Meanwhile, in the Tigray region, disillusionment among youth is giving rise to a new movement. A group calling itself the Tigray Peace Force, TPF, is gaining momentum, particularly in southern Tigray. The group, formed by dissident fighters and backed by considerable resources, has reportedly attracted hundreds of new recruits in recent weeks. Among the defectors is Commander Daniel of Army Unit 33, a significant loss for the regional forces. The TPF claims to offer a new vision for Tigray, capitalizing on frustration with the region's political stagnation, lack of opportunities, and lingering discontent over TPLF dominance. Analysts warn that if TPF continues to gain ground, especially if more high-profile commanders join, it could develop into a serious force, potentially rivaling the existing Tigray military. At the same time, the Tigray Peace Forces, a dissident faction composed of former fighters now regrouping in the Afar region, issued a stark warning. Backed reportedly by elements within the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, they claim to be over 7,000 strong, well-armed, and organized. In a statement released just hours ago, the group accused TPLF forces of criminal conduct and oppression, particularly in the southern town of Alamata. They outlined 3 demands. 1. Immediate withdrawal of TPLF-aligned forces from Alamata. 2. Cessation of seal snatching practices, a controversial act involving the removal of official government seals to dismantle local administrations. 3. An end to TPLF interference in district and Warida-level governance. Failure to comply, they warn, will lead to targeted action in unspecified parts of the region. The exact nature of their plans remains unclear, but the warning marks a significant escalation in rhetoric and intent. Reports from Alamata confirm increasing unrest and militarized tension. Sources on the ground describe a critical situation, with armed deployments and political repression intensifying. Analysts believe this split within the Tigrayan political and military landscape could signal a broader fragmentation of power. The emergence of the Tigray Peace Forces as a potentially armed resistance force may pose serious challenges to regional stability. Critics question the motives behind Getachew Reda's leaks, noting that many of the alleged offenses occurred during his presidency. They argue his actions are more retaliatory than reformist. However, the substance of the leaked documents has not been denied, raising serious concerns about governance, accountability, and the future of peace in the region. The Ethiopian government has so far remained publicly silent on whether an official investigation into the allegations will be launched. Thank you for watching EthioAlert TV, where truth matters. Stay safe, and good day.